In a realm veiled by the mists of the forgotten world, there existed a lush, bountiful garden known to the ethereal beings as Lumini, a sanctuary where time slumbered and the whispers of nature spoke in hallowed tones. At the heart of Lumini dwelt Althea, an elf of such exquisite beauty that even the dawn paused to admire her at the break of each new day. Althea was the keeper of Lumini, guardian to the myriad of plants, trees, and mystical creatures that called the garden home. Her days were spent in tender care of the greenery, her nights in quiet commune with the ancient spirits that roamed the velvet shadows. Among her many duties, the most sacred was the nurturing of the celestial bloom, a flower so rare it blossomed but once every century, its petals aglow with the very essence of life itself. The time of the celestial bloom's awakening was drawing near, and the air thrummed with anticipation. Althea knew that the blossom's radiance would bring rejuvenation to Lumini, ensuring the continued harmony of their world. Yet, the garden hummed with an unease, a sense that all was not as it should be. One twilight, as the first star blinked awake, a foreboding chill swept through Lumini. A shadow passed overhead, an eclipse that sought to smother the light of the blossoms. The source was Syra, a spectral wraith whose heart had once shone as bright as Althea's, but had dimmed into darkness when the world of humans encroached upon the hidden realm, withering the sister garden she had sworn to protect. With her own sanctuary lost, Syra had grown twisted with despair. Her envy of Lumini's continued vibrance, a heavy shroud upon her spirit. She intended to claim the celestial bloom for herself, to either restore her garden or ensure that no garden would ever bloom again. Althea, aware of the creeping malice, sought counsel from the oldest tree, a towering sentinel known as Thranduil. The ancient whispered of an alliance, a unity of light and shadow as the only means to restore balance. Althea, though hesitant, resolved to confront Syra before the next moon's rise. When the two met amidst the twilight haze, the air crackled with tension. Althea's voice, calm as the gentlest brook, spoke of loss and hope, of the pain of the past and the promise of the future. Syra, shrouded in her bitterness, was unmoved until Althea extended an offer. If Syra renounced her claim on the celestial bloom, Althea would share its blessing, its light, to heal both Lumini and the memory of Syra's own withered sanctuary. A battle of wills ensued, where the very earth held its breath. The confrontation was as silent as it was profound, with no steel drawn, but the sharpness of their convictions clashing. At length, as dawn's first light crept upon the horizon, a tear fell from Syra's eye, her first in a century. It landed upon the soil of Lumini, and where it fell, a pale bud pushed through the earth. The celestial bloom opened in that moment, basking the two in its radiant aura. It was not just a light, but a feeling, a warmth that spread through every vine and petal, every creature and whisper of wind. Syra's form, once wraith-like and ethereal, began to solidify, her essence melding with the garden, becoming part of Lumini itself. The wraith was no more. In her place stood a figure of grace, a mirror to Althea, a sister keeper. As the garden thrived, so did the bond between light and shadow, now forever intertwined. Lumini had been saved, not by might or magic, but by the courage to forgive and the strength found in unity. From that day forward, the garden flourished like never before, a testament to the enduring power of harmony. Althea and Syra, the guardian and the redeemed, watched over Lumini together, their shared vigil a beacon of hope for all ethereal beings, that even in the darkest of times, light can be found, and the heart of nature will always endure. And so, the legend of the celestial bloom and the unity it heralded was woven into the tapestry of the ages, a story to be told for centuries to come, a story of how even the most enchanted of gardens could be a place of rebirth for flowers and souls alike.